Rule 30, anchored vessels and vessels aground. I'm on the international side on page 90. A vessel at anchor shall exhibit where it can best be seen. In the forepart, an all-round white light or one ball. At or near the stern and at a lower level than the light prescribed in subparagraph 1, an all-round white light. A vessel of less than 50 meters in length may exhibit an all-round white light where it can best be seen instead of the lights prescribed in paragraph A of this rule. A vessel at anchor may, and a vessel of 100 meters or more in length shall, also use the available working or equivalent lights to illuminate her decks. Page 92. A vessel aground shall exhibit the lights prescribed in paragraphs A or B of this rule, and in addition, where they can best be seen, 2 all-round lights in a vertical line, 3 balls in a vertical line. A vessel of less than 7 meters in length, when at anchor, not in or near a narrow channel, fairway, or anchorage, or where other vessels normally navigate, shall not be required to exhibit the lights or shapes prescribed in paragraph A or B of this rule. And a vessel of less than 12 meters in length, when aground, shall not be required to exhibit the lights or shapes prescribed in subparagraphs D1 and D2 of this rule. Let's take a look at these on the board. Maybe we can make sense. There was a lot said in those 2 pages. They said a lot. Here we go. So vessels at anchor. Vessels at anchor. And there's some water. So if they're greater than 100 meters, these vessels, they get an all-around white light high in the bow, a low all-around white light in the stern, working lights or equivalent to illuminate their decks. They shall show those working lights. If we're greater than 50 meters, then we get just the anchor lights, right? High all-around white light in the bow, low all-around white light in the stern. If we are less than 50 meters, we just get 1 all-around white light. Here we are, less than 50 meters, 1 all-around white light. And then if you're less than 7 meters, and you're not in or near a place where vessels normally navigate, so they're not required if in or near an area where vessels normally navigate. So we'll keep going to vessels aground. Vessels aground. We're going to put water, shallow water. Vessels aground, greater than 50 meters. Here's a vessel aground, greater than 50 meters. We have 2 reds in a vertical line and our high white light in the bow, low white light in the stern. 1 or 2 whites and 2 reds, shallow water ahead. This is just like diagram 44. And then if you're less than 50 meters, you'll just get red over red, and then an all-around white. And if you're less than 12 meters, it's not required. Required. Okay, it's not required if you're less than 12. This is kind of strange, but you're thinking this is a 36, 37-foot vessel. These rules make more sense when you imagine yourself on a 600-foot vessel. So this tiny little plastic 37-foot tiara or whatever, aground, they're going to be in like 2 feet of water. So let's look at the day shapes now. Kind of bring this all together, the day shapes. So vessel at anchor has a day shape of an anchor ball, just 1 ball. Vessel aground has 3 balls in a vertical line. And then One way to remember this, a little trick I use, and to review the day shape for a vessel not under command, is just 2 balls. And this is a vessel which through some exceptional circumstance cannot maneuver as required by the rules. I kind of see this as anchored through some exceptional circumstance equals 3 balls. Just something I do. Here we are, vessels at anchor, vessels aground.